Welcome, everybody, to the local pundit. It is a live watch along for Leyton Orient and Wycombe Wanderers. Big stuff. This means a lot. This means a lot for Wrexham. So important game. Let's get into it. Jeez. Welcome, everybody. I am Aaron, and we're here for a live watch along. Let's have some fun. Everybody's excited. We could go up today, but a lot depends on what happens in this game. But right now, I'm going to bring in somebody special. This man, he'll make your back crack. He'll make your liver quiver. And he'll make your knees freeze. Okay. He's the man of the hour, the man with the power. He is Paddy Power.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
We had issues today.
we had issues. Patty may or may not be mad at me because I thought we were having audio issues. Turned out I just didn't have my headphones plugged all the way in.
Yeah. So he's waving, going, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Reset my computer twice to check all my settings and fix everything. And then I thought, Aaron, is everything okay at your end?
It was crazy because he could hear me talking. I had it plugged in just enough that he could hear me, but I couldn't hear him. Oh, shoot.
Oh, hello, everyone. So this will be a fun day. Yes. And if everything goes well, it's going to be a very, very long day as well. Mm-hmm. So I hope people are ready to go deep on this one.
Yes, this will be a lot of fun. Let's see here. I'm going to pull this up for everyone. Let's see. All right. So these are the starting lineups for the game. And I'm going to get this where I can see it better. So for Wycombe Wanderers, we've got Kone, Humphreys, Udo, Leahy, Scowen, Simons, Odenmaya, however you say that name. That one's a tough one. Grimmer, Bradley, Taylor, and Norris. And then for Leyton Orient, we've got Kelman, Donley, Williams, Ajay, Brown, Clare, Galbraith, Beckles, Edmonds Green, Cooper, and Keeley in goal. So those are the starting lineups. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, interesting. Kone is in the lineup. Was it gamesmanship earlier in the week when the manager was saying maybe not, or is he actually trying to hold off injuries?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, with 2 games left, he's got to play. You know what I mean? I didn't think there was any chance he wasn't going to play.
Yeah, if you can stand up and move about, you better be playing.
Yeah. If he can move, he needs to play. He definitely needs to play. Let's see. So once we get the game going, Patty, we'll get set up where we're both on the same time. Looks like they're just panning the crowd right now. So just quickly, we'll touch on this. So the ramifications of this game, from a Wrexham perspective, basically, if Wycombe drop points, that means we can get promoted today with a win. So that's why this game is so important. We want to watch this game, and and we're going to try to keep it as pretty strictly as a watch along. We'll stick to the content, what's going on, on the pitch. We'll talk a little bit about Wrexham, guys. You'll get, throw some questions in, but there is a chance we could be going for a pretty long stream later on. So we'll cover all of our Wrexham stuff in that. And me and Patty got some pretty cool stuff been working on. So, so yeah. So what do you think today, Patty? What do you think about this game? Who do you think's gonna how's it gonna go? What's your thoughts?
This is a
Well,
dodgy game.
how about let's just do it this way: head versus heart. How do you think it'll go? How do you want it to go? Let's do that both.
This is a tough one. They can be a very good team, Leyton. They can score goals as well when they're on it, and they have a lot to play for. That's the big thing, is they are still trying to force their way and stay in the playoffs for the end of the season. So today's a huge match for them as well. There's a lot on the line, and they are capable of winning. They're certainly capable of getting a draw. So the pressure is really on Wycombe today. Pull this off. Now, should they pull it off? Probably. But we know any team in the league is capable on the day, and this is a particularly dangerous team. They can score. They probably will score. I don't see this going clean sheets for either side. I do see goals in this, and the Wycombe may very well not take all 3 points today.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting one. I've been going back and forth on it all week. The teams are coming out now, coming out on the field, so we're getting close to kickoff. But yeah, I'm in my head. Here's the thing: Wycombe just don't lose 2 games in a row. You know what I mean? They're a really good team. Okay, I'd have to double check, but I don't think they've lost 2 games in a row since the beginning of the season when they lost to us and then Birmingham. Now they don't have to lose. A draw does it. A draw works for us too. And so I'd be happy with that. I do just feel like the pressure's getting to them, and I don't think their coach is handling it very well. The manager, I don't think he's handled it very well. And I think the team are kind of feeding off his energy and just playing very nervously the last few games. So, yeah, I don't know. Like to think Leyton Orient can get a result here for us. And it's at Leyton, it's at Orient. So, what I'd like to happen, obviously, I'd like a Leyton Orient win. I still just in my head, I think Wycombe could pull this out and could get a win here. It's I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's what makes this match really interesting. Is both teams are capable of this. It's probably expected that we can come out of it with the win. But the fact that they're so tough and can score, there is no guarantees on today's match. Today could be an absolute banger, or the pressure could really get to them, and we could have a bit of a damn squib. But my money is on a banger today, either way. So this could be a very good match.
Yeah, it should be a really good match. Both your teams, are good teams. Orient's in really good form right now. They're fighting for the playoff spot. I guess we should talk about that. It's basically down to them and Reading for that 6th spot. I think there's still an outside chance for a couple teams, maybe. Let's pull up the table. I can pull up the table real quick for me. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, Reading and Orient are both on 72. Bolton's on 66. So I mean, they're 6 points behind with 2 games to go. The goal difference doesn't look good enough. Yeah, so it's basically it's Orient or Reading for that 6th spot. So Orient does have the better goal difference. They're at plus 20, and Reading are at plus 11.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's it definitely does seem like it's down to those 2. I mean, obviously, I'd like to see Reading get in, but I need Orient to get a result today. So maybe an Orient draw and Reading win today. How about that? That's not so bad.
Yeah, look, I would like Reading to make it. I'd like them to slip through into playoffs and potentially come up with us. And we may talk about some of those potential options later.
Yes.
But not at the expense of giving points to Wycombe. So,
right, so
obviously we want them to take the points here.
I have kicked off. Have you kicked off yet, Adam?
No, I am just getting all my accounts activated here. I'll be 2
gotcha.
minutes to get it started.
All right, no problem. Woo-hoo. All right, so we've already got a shot on goal here. Leyton Orient, quick start, 30 seconds in. We got a ball into the box on the header, straight at the goalkeeper. Decent. I mean, it wasn't much of a save. It went right to him, but right off the bat, Orient firing, coming right at him. It's a great ball in. And Wycombe come forward, and the ball goes all the way to the keeper. Let's see. All right, so they're trying to play the ball out of the back here. Not happy. That ball ends up going. That was a little miscommunication in the Orient backfield. The ball ends up going out of bounds off a Wycombe player. Looks like so. Couldn't tell they didn't have. Actually, the ball went out of bounds off camera, so you can tell what happened. So it's a throw into Orient. Playing a little head tennis through midfield. Now Wycombe go back to the keeper. He puts it long into the midfield. Orient end up with the ball. And here we go with another Orient attack. Long diagonal. Wycombe head it back into midfield, but it is taken back in a shot from Leyton Orient. Kind of a long shot. He probably didn't need to do that. He's about 30 yards out. Wasn't a great, straight to the keeper. Not a ton of pace on it. So we're 2 minutes in. Still 0-0. Leyton Orient definitely having the better of it. They've already got 2 shots on target. So, and here they go again. They steal the ball, and it's off a Wycombe player out of play for a throw-in for Leyton Orient at midfield. So yeah, this is interesting. I mean, you can tell Wycombe are kind of just. It seems like since this new coach has come in, they've been wanting to play a little more defensively sound. They're not quite as attacking as they were with their manager they had earlier in the season. His name's eluding me right now. Let's see here. So we got a throw in for Orient. Sorry. And Wycombe go forward and end up offsides here. So it's Leyton Orient, take the free kick. They play it short, building from the back. Got a man in the background. I'm not sure if he wants to come in yet. So don't come in until I bring you in, though. If you want to come in, give me a thumbs up if you want to come in. You just watching, or you want to come in? All right. So Orient, or Wycombe had the ball, throw in, and the attacking area, in Orient's end. All right. Play the ball back to their center backs. They're playing the ball around. Long ball forward to nobody. Keeper's going to come and boot this forward. And fighting over it in midfield. Real scrappy game. And Wycombe were able to get it back through to the keeper. Norris takes a short kick here. Plays it to their center backs. And they're going to try to build up from the back. There's a big diagonal. They do get the ball forward. Looks like Udo has it, I believe. Running at the Orient defense. Ball into Kone, and he puts it wide and over. Wow, nice little ball in. That's the first bit of real offense Wycombe have gotten all game. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff from Wycombe there. Let's get some.
I am back and I have the match.
All right, so where are you at time wise, Patty?
6:25, 26.
Oh wow, you're way ahead of me.
Okay,
which I don't know if you can pause, can you?
Nope.
Nope. I guess that didn't work out, did it? Usually, yeah. Usually, when we do these, Patty's behind me, and I'm able to pause so we can sync up. So I think today we're going to be just a little behind. I'm on 6:37:38. That's where I'm at. Orient attacking. Keeper retrieves it. Puts a big boot.
It looks like the feed I'm on, they allow me to pause.
You are able to pause? Okay, so tell me where, just pause it, and then I'll continue you.
No, I just tried it there. So I think we're pretty close.
Oh, you think we're good? Okay, so
unless it reset on me. But it's okay with me being ahead. I'll let you run it because I don't like calling games anyway.
Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, I'm at 7, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, we're the same now.
All right.
Pretty close now, so.
All right, good deal. Okay. I like this. Look at that. Josh Anthony popped in, and Luke's calling him out. He's late. Josh Anthony, red card for being late to training. I agree. Fine, for sure. Definitely a fine. Who else in the chat today? We've got Nick Donlan's in. Nick, pull your mic down. We can hear you better. My mic or
No, he's talking to me. I'm not using my headphone mic. I have a different microphone. I'll pull it closer.
Yeah. All right. So 8 minutes in, 8:05. Leyton have the ball. It's still 0-0. I will say Orient's probably had the better of it today so far. But we'll see how it goes. Wycombe are starting to get a little more into the game. They let Orient turn the ball over in their half. Oh, but get it back. Now we got a break on.
Yeah, the home team usually start faster, and they have so far.
Yeah, they definitely have. Into the box, cleared away. No, and it's not cleared great. Oh, they're trying to clear. Did it go over the? No, it's still in. Okay. Wycombe do get the ball back.
Yeah, with the pressure, they are chasing everything.
Yeah, they are. And if you remember, we struggled against Orient.
Yeah, we did.
And they played that way. They played.
We looked really poor against Orient.
Yeah, they were very attacking. Really put us under pressure. There's a shot.
Danger. Ooh.
Yeah, Kone puts it over the bar.
To steal Josh's phrase because he's not here.
Yeah. Danger. Put my little hillbilly twang on it. Danger.
If I didn't want them to lose, I would have been shouting, "Keep it down there." All right, here's Orient. Oh, long ball over the top. Keeper does get to it. Yeah, keeper headed it away. That's
right back
unusual.
right back to Orient too. So Orient still have the ball in the attacking half. Ball out wide on the left. plays it back into the middle. Headed away. Looks like it's going to go out for a corner for Orient.
Yeah.
So here we go. First corner of the
Orient
game.
looking exactly like they were against us.
They're very attacking on the front foot. They look really good. So we're 10 minutes, 30 seconds in. Orient about to take a corner. I can see this go in. Put this on somebody's head.
Beat the first man.
Yeah, no doubt. There it is. Goes in. It's punched out by the keeper. But it does go back to Orient. Orient still have the ball. The ball comes back into the box. Header just wide. Holy cow.
Oh, nearly.
What?
That was close.
That was the keeper may have had it covered. I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
he wasn't.
he might have got to it, but
it
that wasn't far away.
Yeah.
Although he was a little flat-footed there, but he was
Yeah,
close
he
enough.
was. I don't know. Now that I'm seeing that the replay from the behind, he may not have got there because he was very flat-footed.
Yeah, he seemed worried about it going left to his left.
Yeah, and that ball was coming with pace too. That ball was headed in with a lot of pace. That was good stuff. John Merrill, he knows what's up. Afternoon, both. I see the A team is back on watch alongs. That's right, the A team. How you doing, John? Champions in the house. Oh shoot! So Orient are playing the ball around the back right now. They've definitely had the better of it. Oh, my dog's getting grumpy at somebody. I apologize, everybody.
Oh, look at this! Look, triangles.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
I see triangles.
Patty's getting excited, everybody.
Shame it's not my fucking team. All right, I'm gonna stop swearing.
Oh shoot! The Orient have the ball.
Oh!
Is that what do we got there?
Interested to see the replay on this now and what the ref is going to do with this.
Me too.
That was weird.
It was. So Orient are playing the ball back, and Kone runs into the defender. I don't think the ball was being played to him, but I don't know if the defender just hit right into Kone or if Kone ran into him. It was kind of an odd one.
Yeah, the ball was definitely going back to the keeper. It almost looked like the defender stepped forward into Kone. Now, he didn't move very much, so it was a bit of a 50-50, and I guess the ref just let it go.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that was a weird one. So Wycombe have the ball, playing the ball forward, out on the left wing. Looks like I believe Kone out there retrieves the ball, but has it taken off of him, but it goes out of play for a throw in.
Stands look pretty busy today, but obviously we can't see them all.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, surely they've got a pretty good
big match for both teams. I wouldn't be surprised if it was full.
Yeah, I don't know how many Orient usually get in, but yeah. Oh, ball into the box, headed clear. Back out to Wycombe though. They've got the ball wide. Now it's taken. Orient takes it, tries to play it forward. Playing a little bit of head tennis right now. There's 50-50 ball, won by Wycombe, off an Orient player. This is a wild game. This is scrappy. This is a scrappy game. A lot of head tennis, a lot of 50-50 balls in the air, and guys fighting over it. This is exciting.
Leyton Stadium holds 9,271.
Okay.
So very similar to us without our extra stands.
And here we go. Ball goes forward.
clearing, bouncing.
Cleared, yeah, back to the keeper. So Wycombe have it, and they're going to try start building
Still
up again.
pressurizing, still single man up front, still heading towards the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
And slow them down, and now they've got reinforcements. This is interesting.
There we go. Good press, and Orient get the ball.
Yeah. Oh,
Into the,
Wycombe getting no time on the ball.
no, they're not. Ball into the box.
Yeah.
Cleared. Bouncing in the box. Wait for somebody to clear it. It's headed. Not clear. Very clear. Orient have the ball again. Passing around. Oh, there's a little bit of pressure from Wycombe, but now they've got the ball. Errant pass that goes wide, and then it's kicked out of bounds by an Orient player. Out of play, throw into Wycombe. So right now we're at 16 minutes. Everybody still 0-0. It's
interesting with their attack there. They're putting a lot of pressure on, but they didn't go too high up. They kept their shape with lots of men forward for a press, but they didn't all run into the box there. So they're very consistent with their shape.
Yeah. Oh, Wycombe brings the ball on the right. It's taken by Orient.
Whoa.
Orient get back.
Nice.
Ooh, yep, that'll be a foul. And a free kick
that's a
to Orient. Foul and a free kick to Orient. Williams was trying to run forward, and Odemaya, I think that's how. I'm so sorry if I'm getting that name wrong, but he fouls him.
Yeah, cute by the Leyton player. Just basically ran in front of the Wycombe player who had no choice but to push him over.
Right.
The way he was leaning, there was nothing could be done there.
Yeah. A little bit of pressure from Wycombe here. Forces a long ball over the top to nobody. Wycombe end up with it, but now they are under pressure in their own half.
Ball
out of play. For is it a throw or is it a goal kick? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay, it's a throw.
Near the flag.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it went which side of the flag it went. Yes, everybody, please hop in, get a like. Thank you, Steve. Let's get liking this video. Let's try to get as many likes as we possibly can. That way, maybe Josh will let me do this a little more often. But turn the keys over to us. Big numbers on this show. Let's get big numbers. So yeah, everybody, thanks for coming in. We're at where are we at? We're over 2,000. We're almost at 2,100 subscribers. So let's keep on marching. Get more subscribers. All that stuff helps. Helps the algorithm. Hopefully, the plan is today, guys. If Wycombe do drop points and there's a possibility we get promoted today, we will do an extended pre-match. I guess you call it post-match, pre-match. Post this match pre the Wrexham game, and me and Patty will continue to stream today. We've got all kinds of stuff that we've worked on for to talk about for Wrexham. We may even let a couple people pop in with us and give their say because we'll have a few hours between the games, and but we'll see. And that does kind of depend on whether Wycombe drop points. We won't go as long if it's if there's no chance to get promotion today. So
and part of the idea is that it keeps the stream open for Josh to jump in at any point if he has anybody local to talk to or anything he wants to say.
Leyton had the ball in the box and it's cleared. Ball goes deep over the top. It's like Udo fighting for it, but it does go back to Orient and there's a foul. So Orient will have a free kick in their own half. See what's going on.
So Wycombe one shot so far?
I believe, yeah, or two maybe. I think there's two. Ted Nelson in. Marathon stream incoming. That is the plan. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, let's hope so.
If we get the right result in this one, we'll basically switch right over to the next stream and we'll just keep on going. So, like I said, we've got lots of stuff that we've got prepared to talk about. All the permutations for promotion and all that good stuff.
And if not, we're going to take a break, but then still do a pre-watch.
Yeah, we'll still do. We'll still do our normal, the normal pre-show and all that. Ken will be in for that for sure, and then Ken's going to do the Wrexham watch along later. So let's see, I believe Orient get a throw here, just inside the Wycombe half. Does go back to the defense though. They're kind of cycling around at the moment, around midfield. Now they switch it to the left side, try to get forward, nothing there. Switch it back to the right, right center. Does go all the way out to the right now. Yeah, so Orient's just passing the ball around at the back right now, trying to find a way forward. Get some good defense from Wycombe though.
It's interesting. I'm on the Leyton feed, and I'm getting the Wycombe feed with the Wycombe ads. Same as been happening to us all season.
That's weird. Let's see. Turnover. Wycombe get the ball. They could fighting for it. It's played forward by Orient. There's offsides. Offsides flag goes up, so we're going to get a Wycombe free kick.
And just pressure again. Pressure from Leyton.
Constantly. Just constant pressure.
Everything. Absolutely everything.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Oh. So Norris, Wycombe goalkeeper, up to take this free kick. So he's probably going to deliver it deep, I would assume. Yeah, big long ball, way forward. Is headed by an Orient player to a Wycombe player, and he heads it out of play. Big throw forward by Orient here. Got some danger. Wycombe are able to kick the ball, clear it out of play. So we'll get a Orient throw.
Yeah, throwing was the best option there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He did the best with that he could. That was dangerous.
That was a great throw. And it was a big throw. Dude's got a heck of a long throw on him. There he is. He throws it into the box. Comes to an Orient player on the edge of the box, but he loses it. A little bit of loose balls all over the place. These guys just get Orient end up with it again. This is crazy. Super scrappy. I think that might have been a shot that was just comes off a defender. Now Wycombe have the ball. They're trying to break forward. Play it wide out to the left. I believe that's Udo on the ball. Plays back into midfield. And now Wycombe going to try to build a nice little attack here. Orient getting back into their shape.
Nice shape on Leyton. They're well drilled.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're impressive. They really are. Their press is so good, and the way you're right. Their shape and defense is super good when Wycombe's attacking. They're an impressive looking team right now. Norris hits a long ball over the top. Couldn't tell who that came off of. Looks like it's off Wycombe, so Orient throw. I thought there might have been a foul there, actually. So here's Wycombe. Looks like they're going to try to build from the back. Long ball forward, but it's put out of play by Orient. Cooper from Orient puts it out of play. So we get a throw in for Wycombe in the Orient half. Well, now just inside their half.
25 minutes, still nil, guys.
Yeah, sorry guys, we don't have all the extra stuff like we usually do, scores and all that. So we'll try to keep you updated. If we're not updating that enough, shoot us a chat and let us know. We'll
I agree, Patrick.
Yep, Patrick. There you go. We'll take 0-0. Absolutely, we will. Be perfectly happy with that. So looks like a foul here. No, was it not? They got away with it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say that would have been a dangerous spot for a free kick. Just outside the box. Wycombe now with the ball. Passing it around the back, deep in their own half. Press is coming. Orient booted out of play there. So we're going to throw in from Wycombe. Surely this will definitely trigger the press. So let's see how much pressure Orient can put on them here. Almost in Wycombe's almost on their own corner to take this throw in. He's going to try to throw it forward as far as he can. Orient do get the ball back. They're fighting for it. What goes out of play? I'm not sure who it's off of. Looks like it's going to be an Orient throw deep in the Wycombe half. So probably another.
Very nervous.
Yeah. So this guy, who is? What's his name? I need to catch his name. Number 9 for Orient, Williams. He's got a heck of a long throw on him. Ben Tozer-esque. He's wiping the ball off with his shirt. I missed these. And he rips one in, goes all the way in front of goal. Does get headed towards goal, but Norris collects. Not much pace or anything on it. Ooh. That was a strong challenge.
Strong challenge.
He does get a yellow.
Yellow.
Does get a yellow card for it. Yeah. A little bit late there.
Do you put your hand up and apologize in a situation like that? Guarantee yourself a yellow, but maybe a little bit of good grace from the ref for later.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you look, I understand why he did it.
Yeah.
I mean, the space in front. I mean, he had tons of space in front of him. So
the Wycombe player literally went head forward and flipped feet up in the air, did a 360. Quite impressive, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you better apologize for that one.
Yeah, probably. Looks like we're getting a bit of a water break here. I'm not sure if I don't know if they're taking a planned water break. I don't know if it's hot there. It doesn't look like it. It looks like people in the stands got jackets on and stuff, so can't be that warm. Unless somebody's getting treated and they just haven't shown it on camera yet. Maybe somebody getting treated. Was that player that got tackled getting treated? Yeah, he is. Okay. So the Wycombe player's getting treated after that strong challenge. I can't tell who that is. Did you see who it was, Patty?
No.
If they'll show the replay again, I'll look at it, but I'll try to catch his name. Let's see. Might have been, could be Leahy. No, looks like Scowen. So it's Scowen who was hurt. Defensive midfielder for him. Looks like he may be okay. They're checking his knee, I think.
Yeah, they're checking everything, knee and ankle.
Yeah. Of course, it may be one of those. Wycombe just needed a reset.
Yeah.
He's just taking some time so the coach can talk to the team. And, I love watching. I don't know how many people watch the Dorking Wanderers stuff, but I love when Mark White wants to do something, needs to talk to the team. He'll yell at his goalkeeper to go down. He just starts screaming at him to go down so everybody can come over and he can talk to him and he can kind of reset things. It's hilarious. Yeah, he looks good though. He does have to come off for the mandatory 30-second period when if you get treatment on the field, you have to come off for 30
Yeah,
seconds.
do you know, I don't like that rule.
I don't either.
It's very unfair.
Well, he just got a yellow card tackle put on him, and now he's getting punished for it.
Yeah.
You know, they're down to 10 men for 30 seconds. I don't like
it was mentioned in the last match again. Mark Griffith said it, he regularly does. And I was just thinking to myself, why don't you send off a player from both teams?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you make the yellow card player, the tackler, just stand at the side as well, 30 seconds, and both come on together?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's fair.
I wonder what there's a long shot from Wycombe, kind of wild, goes wide, doesn't trouble the keeper at all. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. I wonder if it has something to do with maybe like head injuries or something. Give people extra time. Make sure you're looking. But that's not a head injury.
No,
you know what I mean. That's just they're looking.
Yeah, I don't think it's for that. I think it's the law of unintended consequences that they actually wanted to stop people getting treatment on the field for nothing.
Yeah,
so they were punishing them for that.
Fair enough.
But then, so John, just saying it there, it is to stop faking injuries. But at the same time, if you're not faking the injury, it's not very fair to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, to take a tackle like that, and then you get punished. So Orient have the ball.
How do you stop people time wasting?
It's tough. I mean, and it seems to change from ref to ref too. Some refs seem like you can tell they get fed up with it real quick, and then some of them just let it happen. They just don't really care too much. Occasionally they'll warn a player, but they don't really do much about it. Sorry to get a little background noise on me right now. My wife's getting ready to leave for work, so she's sliding out. I've got my setup in the living room today, guys, so I can watch the TV and do a proper watch along.
Wycombe escaped another attack, and now on the break, and they lose it again.
Yep. Oh, dangerous pass forward by the goalkeeper there for Orient, but it does get through.
Ooh, yeah.
There's Wycombe get the ball back.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Udo. He's running forward.
Oh,
taking it out wide.
Danger. No, he's pushing wide. Yeah, too far.
And they're cycling it back, but not too deep, though. They're about 30 yards out with the ball. Pass the ball out. Now it goes out wide to the left. And ball comes in, and there's nobody there to take that ball.
Oh, what a waste. What a waste.
We're fighting over it here. We get a... Wow.
Nicely done by Williams there.
Yeah, good work.
Running backwards, pretending the player was dragging him and he fell down.
So good. That is good. It's even better on the replay.
It's better on the replay when you know it's coming. Yeah.
That's good work. Oh, that's funny. Oh, shoot. So Orient are going to have a free kick here.
Yeah, even the Leyton commentators are saying, yeah, that's not our free kick.
Let's see, what are we waiting on here? Oh, looks like Scowen's hurting again. He may be coming off.
What was just thrown onto the pitch there?
I don't know. That's what I was looking at. I couldn't tell.
I think it's like energy tablets or something. He looked like he was
Could
eating them.
be. Could be. I've seen. Yeah. So Lowry's going to come in for Scowen. That injury must have been a little too much for him. He's walked off gingerly. So that'll end his day. So, see, we're 35 minutes in, guys. Almost 36. Still 0-0, which, as we said earlier, we'll take a 0-0.
Yeah, this is a good match. Nice football to watch. But this is the danger with a 0-0 is Wycombe can get in at any moment for that goal.
Yeah.
But they've had basically nothing. Two shots, 3 shots.
Yeah, not much. I could check the official stats. Orient play the ball forward, and it's kicked out of play by Wycombe, so we'll get a throw. I don't know if it's close enough for a long throw or not. It's probably right on the edge of his range, about even with the top of the box. He might go for a long throw. Nope, he goes short. Plays it short. Williams plays it in. Ball comes in, headed away by Wycombe, and got a foul. Looks like maybe head-to-head contact, possibly. I'm not sure. Looks like it's gonna be a Wycombe free kick. Yeah, here's a replay. Ball comes in. Yeah, they both go for the ball. Looks like may have had a collision of heads there. Nothing intentional, just two players, 50-50 ball going up for it. Heads came together. Player seems okay. It's Grimmer, whose head was hurting for Wycombe. So they kick a long ball forward. Norse goes long forward, and it bounces out of play for a Leyton Orient throw. Long ball forward. Played to Wycombe, though. Now it comes out wide. Wycombe are going to try to attack here. Ball goes forward. Udo on it. Now he passes
Nice
it back.
pass.
Yep. Wycombe. Ball into the box, headed away by Orient. Not completely clear, though. Now it's cleared. But Wycombe do get it. Play it back forward. Out on the left. And now Orient clear.
Once again, the pressure from Orient here is really it's really holding them at bay. They're staying away from the goal. They're not getting easy chances.
Interesting comment from John Merrill here. Watching games like this remind me I won't miss 1 minute of League One football. It is scruffy. It is a scruffy game. It's not that beautiful stuff the champions play.
I've seen some dog shit football in the championship.
Yeah, especially at the lower end.
I'm telling you, championship teams are going to love us. If they like fancy football, they're going to love playing us.
Oh God, gotta get there first, Patty. We gotta get there first. Oh, uh-oh. Orient try to clear the ball. Now they have it in midfield. Play it out wide to the right. Let's see if we can get an attack going here. Ball down the offside flag comes up. I don't know how he was offside. That's an odd one.
Yeah, I don't know that I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was plenty onside.
It's interesting with Orient. I can see their style of play and how good they are at it, getting them the goals this season that they have, but they're missing a little bit of special firepower up front.
Yeah. Well, actually, and that interestingly, they've got Kelman, who I think at the moment is Kone with the ball in the box.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a lovely
dangerous, and he
pass.
takes a shot over the bar. Wow. Did they get a touch on Orient? May have got a touch. Yeah, may have been a block. So we might
Back
get a
in the
corner.
double Z seats.
Yeah, man, it came off the shoulder of the Orient player. Kone, he's so and that's just it. I mean, that's the thing with him. He can create for himself in the box there.
But he needs to get it on target.
Mm-hmm.
All of his shots have been high today so far, but it only takes the one.
So it didn't come off. I was wrong. It didn't come off an Orient player. I thought it might have came off his shoulder. It was just over by Kone. Orient trying to build out from the back. We got a press from Wycombe here. Their press is nowhere near as effective, though, is it? It's just not nowhere near as good as the Orient
Wycombe's,
press. Yeah, Wycombe's press is just
yeah.
nowhere near as good.
You can see the Orient are so comfortable passing around them, even though they're trying.
Yeah. Oh, a little shove there. Oh, ball forward quick.
Threw him out over the line.
Let's see here. So Orient with the ball in the Wycombe half. Tries to play it off a Wycombe player. It doesn't go out. Now Wycombe have the ball, and then they turn it back over to Orient. So Orient are going to restart, go back to the keeper, and try again. Let's see here. So, yeah, like I was saying, Charlie Kelman, he is the leader in League One for goals. He's on 21 at the moment. So he's really gotten into good scoring form here lately. He kind of came out of nowhere. He's on loan from, let me see if I can figure out where he's on loan from. Not exactly sure. Let's see, it doesn't say on FotMob. Maybe QPR, possibly. Let's see if I can look him up on Transfermarkt. Yeah, Kelly Davidson in the chat. It's QPR. So yeah, that's see, that'll be interesting. It'll be, I mean, I'm ready for us to start having players out on loan and developing. So we've got some. That's one thing that it does kind of. It gets frustrating sometimes because we've had plenty of talk. And Ken talks all the time about Harry Ashfield, and it's not that he's had a wasted season, but a player like that, just think what he can. There's a shot from Orient collected by Norris, but a player like that, he could use a lot of playing time, and it'd be nice to see him go out on loan. And then obviously Mo Fowl. We've all talked about Mo Fowl. Would he go out on loan next season? Especially if we were to go up. But now with the injury, will he? I don't know if he'll be able to go on loan. So that'll be interesting to see what the recovery time is on his injury.
Yeah, if we have to send him on loan, because obviously he won't have a great summer pre-season, I'm sure we'll find him a team that will take him late in the season, just to have extra support and firepower and stuff.
Right.
But that'll mean he'll probably have to drop down a little bit further.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to see us maybe target a couple of young kids with loan to buy scenario.
Yeah.
That could be beneficial for everyone.
Yeah.
Someone who's just on the outs with a Prem club academy, kind of youngster.
So Orient have the ball, have a throw in deep in the Wycombe half again. Looks like Williams is going to take it for another long throw. He's got a pretty good long throw on him. don't know if it's quite as good as Tozer's, but he puts it in there.
Okay, we are just about to hit 45 minutes.
Yep.
Now.
They've added
+5.
5 minutes. 5 minutes added. So Williams takes it short. Now he crosses it in. Shot from Orient. Off a player. Shouts for handball.
Oh,
Norris,
bouncing around.
Norris collects
Eventually,
it.
Norris got it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there was at least one player shouted. You can tell he's shouting for handball. No, there's no handball. There's nothing.
Oh, his own player stopped it.
Yeah. Oh, that's disappointing. He tried to get out of the way. To be fair, it did look like Norris was going right to Norris, I think. So actually the deflection may ended up helping him if it was a little less of a deflection. But now Wycombe had the ball going forward. Misplaced pass. Orient go back to the keeper. He hits it long. A little head tennis here in midfield. Orient come away with it eventually. Ball's played long and out wide on the right. Orient have an attack here. They don't have the numbers, but they do have support. Now let's see. Wycombe's getting back into their shape. There's a ball in. Cleared partially. Still out on the right. Orient put another ball in. It's headed away. Not completely clear, though. Just outside the box. Orient get the ball now. They're going to recycle.
Come on, get one on target.
Yes.
No time.
Yeah. Now Orient trying to pass it around the back. Now he's coming forward on the right-hand side. Working a little triangle out there. Patty loves to see it. Let's see. Patience on the ball. Now he's coming at him. Ball in. And it's just a poor cross. It lands on top of the goal.
I'm being spoiled with all these triangles today. What are they doing to me?
Yeah. It's Michael Hillier's in. Hi, Michael. How are you guys finding supporting other teams? It's hard to stay focused and positive. I'm good today. I'm happy. Hey, well it's still 0-0.
Obvious.
Yeah,
it's an
easy one. You know, we all want the Leyton Orient result so we can get promoted today. And right now it's 0-0, and that is a result. So if it stays like it is, I'm a happy man. Let's see. I assume you're a QPR fan. Yeah, we figured out he's from he is on loan from QPR. Assume that's right. Hman _ QPR.
Orient are getting a couple of calls their way from the ref.
There's Wycombe with an attack. Ball in the middle, but it is cleared by Orient. Out of play. Looks like a Wycombe throw.
A little bit of pressure from Wycombe for the last couple of minutes. Less than 2 minutes left.
Wycombe ball into the box. Not a great cross. And they're fighting for it. And they're going to have to recycle here. Wycombe really putting pressure, or Orient really putting pressure on Wycombe. Ball comes in, it's cleared. Kelman. He doesn't get to the ball. Wycombe still have it. On the left, they deliver the ball into the box, headed away. Still with Wycombe. And now Orient get it. And they're going to try to play forward. Wycombe showing a little more fight here. Pressing a little better. Yeah. get the ball back. Yeah, not much time left, and he blows for halftime. So there's halftime. It is 0-0. Yeah, not a ton of chances. I do still think Orient had the better of it, though. Got to say, Wycombe did come into the game there towards the end. So
yeah, Orient definitely have the best of it. They had a couple of shots on target themselves, maybe 3, 4. They weren't great shots on target either. So ultimately, they didn't really do a lot with it. Just a lot of kind of danger in around the box. So can they do the same again in the second half? That's a question. How tired are they going to become? And is there going to be a goal in this?
yeah. Well, this is exciting. It's nervy. Get nervy. We got 45 minutes left. If it stays the way it is, that's a good result for us. You do just feel, though, Orient need to get that goal. They need to get a goal because if it's 0-0, I mean, Wycombe, they just find ways of getting goals at the end. You think about us, how many late winners we got, especially last season. And we've got several this season too, or late winners or late goals for draws. But Wycombe have done that this season. Kone, he's special. He's a special player. Let's see if we can bring Paul Wrexham, became a YouTube member. Thank you, Paul. That's fantastic. Yes, everybody, let's try to get the likes up. Says we've got 217 concurrently watching right now. So hop in, give us a like. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. And it helps us a lot. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try to work on getting some stats here for everybody. Let's see if I can get it. Here
okay, do you want me to hit the news of the Orient sale?
Yes, go ahead. You can do that. And then I'll bring in the stats.
Okay. Let me just share my screen. Boom, there we go. Okay. Leyton Orient is today, Friday, the 25th of April. Delighted to welcome David Gandler to the club as its new majority shareholder. David Gandler will own 78.55% of the newly formed entity, alongside lots of other people. Jeffrey Devron will remain as a minority shareholder. So all the old shareholders, some of them are staying as minorities. Nigel Travis will continue as Leyton Orient chairman. He said, "This is an exciting time for our football club and I'm very happy to welcome David to Leyton. Our new investment will enable us to continue our on-pitch progression whilst also pursuing other projects that will protect the long-term future of Leyton Orient, such as a new stadium and training facility." So in comes the money. Our investment search was a considered and thorough process, which has lasted more than 14 months, and I'm confident that David can help to drive Leyton Orient forwards. On a personal level, I am proud to be continuing as chairman. You all know what this club means to me and my family, and as I've been here since 2017, I will continue to be open and transparent with our loyal and dedicated supporters. I also wish to thank all directors and investors who are departing with this transaction and hope to see them back at Brisbaen Road as fans in the near future. With the new ownership structure now in place, Leyton Orient has set the following long-term objectives: to become a club that can compete sustainably in the championship level, to improve its training facilities to help attract the best talent to the club, to enhance the club's already fruitful academy pathway, to build a new stadium in the London borough of Waltham Forest, to enrich and inspire local people through the work of the trust, to support the continued development of the women's team. Okay, then a little bit about the new owner. David Gandler is based in New York, USA, and graduated from Boston University in 1997 with a degree in economics. In 2015, he co-founded Fubo TV, which he is still CEO of today. Fubo TV is a live streaming service initially focused on sport and football in particular, but has expanded in recent years to also offer a wide range of news entertainment channels, In 23, Fubo TV's 2 million subscribers generated annual revenues of circa 1.4 billion. Okay, yada yada yada. New CEO says nice things. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Gotcha. Well, we have somebody that wants to come in and join us, and I suppose we can let him in, but not first without a proper intro, because this man's special. All right, he's a good looking dude. He's the woman's pet. He's the man's regret. And what you don't see is even better yet. Okay. He's a man so beautiful, they turned him into a doll and made him Barbie's boyfriend. It is the one and only Ken.
That's a lot to live up to. That's a lot to live up to.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, mate, I'm so excited. I was trying to get some shut eye because it's like this game was 9:30 p.m. kickoff and our Wrexham game's 2:30 a.m. But I was just too pumped and I thought, well, actually, if you can't sleep, I might as well sit back, watch, and get some tips on how to do a watch along.
There you go. That's right. Yeah, you gotta learn from the best.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
That's right.
Well, I have no idea what
I've learned more in the last 45 minutes than I have all season.
There you go. Oh, shoot. Kim in the chat. Kim, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively in Wrexham. Yes, I saw that earlier.
Yep. Yeah. This first half has Leyton Orient. I mean, Orient, if people want to just call them Orient, have looked the better side, definitely. But it does make me nervous when there's no score.
I know.
We are specialists at scoring late.
Yeah, I don't trust it at all.
No. Where did you get the game? How are you getting to watch the game in the US?
I have it on Paramount Plus.
Fair enough. So, I went and checked both Wycombe and Orient's websites. You have to buy a month pass, which was £27. So convert that however you like. But what I will say is the Orient website with the monthly pass was $27 there and an extra $1 for Wycombe. You have to pay the extra $1 for the privilege if you want to be a Wycombe Wanderers supporter. But you can pause and I could sync up with you perfectly.
Oh, there you go. So that's fun. That's good.
That was really good. That was really good. I noticed someone's taken their union break early and is coming down. He's hooking in. I actually was sitting here, just so everybody knows, eating ice cream when the boys were doing the watch along, which was fantastic. But I just really would, and I did see in the other game, Bristol and Reading are 0-0 at halftime as well, just so everybody knows. So for both Reading and Leyton, they both gain a point, but it is really coming down to goal diff at the moment. So both teams are really probably still going to be pushing for goals in this game and Reading in the other game.
Yeah, for sure. So here's the game stats real quick, everybody. 50-50 basically with possession. And then if you look at the XG, if you believe in that sort of thing, it shows that Orient have had a little bit of the better chances. They've got 9 shots to Wycombe's 4, and they've got 2 big chances to 0 for Wycombe. So yeah, I mean, not a ton in this half really. It's kind of cagey. Very it's very
Wycombe has had to put up with a lot of pressure from Orient, and Orient's pressure definitely puts teams off. You can see it's got Wycombe slightly off their game. The question is, can they sustain that for the whole match?
Yeah,
Orient, just at the start of extra time there, probably had the best chance with that kick that hit their own player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I mean, they've had more shots. They just got to convert. I mean, they're at home. The crowd's going wild for them. I mean, it's just got to get one more. Just got to get one. I mean, if they can go up 1-0, that would really make me happy, because at least then if Wycombe score, it's only for the draw and not for the win.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a cagey game. I mean, Orient have definitely looked a better side, but Wycombe have still gotten it. They've still gotten forward. Their quality in the final third hasn't been there yet.
Udo and Kone are dangerous, aren't they?
They are dangerous. They're so dangerous.
Yeah, and I mean, Williams has obviously gone to the Ben Tozer School of Throw-ins.
Great throw-ins, right? Good stuff.
Yeah.
I love to see
Actually,
it. Love to see
I
it.
would even say his are probably a little bit more dangerous than Tozer. They're a little bit more penetrating.
See, I don't think. I didn't think so. I think Tozer's had a little more pace on him.
Okay,
They came in with some pace, and so you could get a better header off of them. I thought. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm just remembering fondly the Tozer throw. But it does seem like they came in with a lot of pace. There he is. He's got some food in him.
Lunch break.
Yeah, he's ready now.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So
Here you go.
I have my Wrexham lager chilling in the fridge. So, yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely. What have you thought of this match so far?
So now he is muted. You are muted now, and it's not my fault.
My fault. I muted. Yes. I'm getting spoiled with my triangles. But not enough heavy shots on target for Orient, I'm afraid. They're doing well keeping the ball. All the pressure is from them. But can they keep it focused for another half to at least keep it level? The danger will always be there for that quick one-off goal if it stays 0-0.
Yep. Tell you, very impressed with the Orient TV. They had the match, and then as soon as it went to halftime, they crossed to 3 guys up in the booth.
Yes.
It was straight. That's like very professional. Wrexham could learn a thing or two there just quietly, but won't have to worry about it next year when we go up. Because I'll give BN Sports for the championship level TV.
You know what I don't understand? So they do that. They actually do, especially on the home games. They don't always do it on the away games, but at the home games, they have that pre-game show
on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then they do a halftime bit, and then they do a post game. I don't understand why they don't show that on the regular stream. Yeah, why is it not on iFollow? Why is it just on YouTube? I don't understand why they do that.
Mate, well, I'm gonna say that the marketing genius of Ryan is probably a little bit to do with that, trying to create a little bit of ownership there for the club, possibly. It's about the only thing I can think of.
Like I don't know.
No, I think it's excluding the fact that EFL wouldn't give the rights. Let's leave that out there because they probably would. I think the reasoning is they're trying to convince people to actually move over from YouTube and pay for the streams. So they're doing something free to capture attention and to try and kind of let people know that we're out there to be watched and available behind the paywall.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, interesting. It's interesting because, I mean, obviously, as you go up through the leagues, you lose more and more control of your own content, which is a good thing because, I mean, obviously, you're making more money up in the championship and eventually the Premier.
Does anyone know how many views they're getting on them?
I'd have to look that up. I don't know.
Because I suppose there is some value in YouTube just from the number of streams, if it's hitting enough.
Yep. Most of the Wycombe players are already back out on the pitch, I see, which is interesting. And but I mean, look, boys, I think how do you feel this match is going to go? What's your hunch for this second half?
I don't know. I'm still a little nervous.
Yeah, a break is definitely available at some point. You kind of can't stop it. The question is then, do they get lucky with keeper saving it or a bad shot or whatever? We've seen it once or twice where they've been trying to break through, but they just haven't quite managed that. That's always going to be the danger in the second half until Orient pull a goal out of this. and they've only got a couple of shots actually on target themselves. So
it does look like the second half's about to start. So I might leave it to you boys. Good
All right,
luck. Do me proud. I'll see if I can learn anything in the second half.
All right, we'll see, bud. All right, so Donnelly standing over the ball for Orient. Getting ready to kick off. Let me know if we need. There's the kickoff. Let me know if we need to reset there, Patty, and get time back up. But we are underway in the second half. It is 0-0.
okay, it looks like I'm significantly ahead of you again.
Are you?
Yeah, because it had already started when I refreshed.
All right. I'm at 21, 22, 23,
Yeah.
24.
Okay, I'll pause it and I'll tell you the time, and then you can.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Couple of seconds. Okay, 45.
All right. So I am at 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
Okay.
All right. So Orient have the ball at the back. They're passing it around. Take a shot with the long ball up. Wycombe headed away. Now Wycombe trying to get control, but it does go to Orient. But then they just hoof it forward, which is interesting because they haven't done a ton of that today. Head tennis in the midfield right now. And Orient play it back to the keeper. And what in the world was that? Maybe he did it on purpose. He had a player on the
He
ground.
did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a terrible kick.
Yeah, the ref wasn't calling it for the player down.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. So who is that? 19. Let's see if I can figure it out.
So here's the interesting question. Now, if I was the keeper, I would have booted that out further up the pitch to do the same thing. But I guess kicking it out close, he's hoping that they'll throw the ball back to him.
Yeah.
So let's see what Wycombe do here. Will they be nice and just throw the ball back to the keeper?
Oh, looks like they're going to do a drop ball instead. There you go.
That's
Drop
interesting because the ref was blowing as he was kicking the ball out.
Yeah.
He must have just got the whistle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was Omar Beckles that was down. He looks to be okay now. Now Wycombe take control of the ball. Trying to play it up the left. Udo's on it. Pass the ball back to Udo. Dangerous. And he gets a good shot on target for Wycombe.
Should have done better, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't too hard of a save for the keeper. Did look like he tried to get a little spin on that.
Yeah, the Orient defender was catching up on him. He was worried.
Yeah. And we've got a foul. Ball's going to come back. Looks like it's going to be a Wycombe free kick. And see, they keep showing. I assume that's the new owner they keep showing in the stands.
Well, they were saying that was Richie Wellens. That's their manager.
Oh, it says the manager. Oh, is he on the touchline band? Didn't realize. I just saw they kept going to the stands. I've seen a bunch of old guys up there. So
he had an earpiece on.
Okay, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I just saw a bunch of old guys, so I assumed they were looking at the new owner or something. Shoot. So Leahy's gonna take a throw in here for Wycombe. Tries a long throw into the box. Ooh, a little dangerous there. Kind of went over a few people's heads, and then it's cleared by Williams out for a corner. Yeah.
First
Wycombe,
corner for Wycombe.
Yeah, Wycombe getting a little little pressure here. Yeah, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. So it's going to be Simons to take the corner. Looks like an in-swinger. Let's see what he can get here. Ball in. Right to the top of the 6-yard box. Headed out. Cleared by Orient. Now they're running forward. Out wide on the right. Now they play it forward. Got a little break on here. Ball into the box. Headed away by Wycombe. Not completely clear, though. Headed back into the box. Oh my goodness gracious.
What did he do?
Orient runs onto the ball. The player runs onto the ball and absolutely shit his pants.
He fluffed it.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Had a nightmare there. He had no idea what to do. He was lost. Oh my goodness gracious. If he just plays that ball back, it was headed forward. He runs onto it. All he's got to do, he missed it. He just completely missed the ball. He took a swipe at it and goes right over the top of the ball. I assume he was going to try to drive that down and bounce it over the keeper.
It looked like he took his eye off the ball to look across the goal.
Yeah.
And when he swung, he just got air.
Uh-oh, my green screen fell over. I didn't even notice it. There we go. We're back. You quietly fell over. Oh. Orient has boot it forward.
Wycombe really are getting nothing from the keeper. Now, I don't think they should have got that free there. So it was a right call, but they're getting nothing out of sorry, I just said keeper, out of the referee. They're getting nothing out of the referee.
Gotcha.
Just thinking there.
I was going to say, you said keeper, and I was trying to figure out, I was waiting for your point. I'm like, what's he talking about?
I'll blame it on the fact I was up till 4 a.m. playing computer games.
No, not you. You wouldn't do that, would you?
No, and I wouldn't do it 5 nights in a row either.
Yeah, only 5. It's been more than that, hasn't it?
Maybe.
Patty's got a new obsession, guys. He's got a new obsession.
The blueprints.
I feel like I'm gonna have to join you again, but I feel like I'm so out of the loop now that.
No, so we'll talk about it later because let's stick with the football.
Yeah, we'll stick to the football. Yeah, it's a fun game. I can see how it's a problem. Addicting. Ooh, what we got? Wow. Is that a foul? What do you think, Patty?
If it's not, I don't mind them giving it. It's close enough, and he's given nothing to Wycombe in general. So dangerous position, though.
Yes, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Ball just outside the left, on the left-hand side of the box, just outside the box, about 20 yards out. Looks like we're going to get a three-man wall. No, they drop a man. Now a 2-man wall. Leahy's going to look probably to play this in, not take a shot. He does. Puts it up.
Misses everybody.
Yeah, goes over everybody.
They all ran in off target.
Yeah. Now Orient with another long. It seems like they've gone to the long ball a little more, and it's not working. They keep trying to hoof the ball up the pitch instead of play it through like they had been.
Yeah.
And now they just keep giving it back to Wycombe. Wycombe with a throw now in their own, or he throws it back into their own half. They're in the middle of the pitch. Try to play it forward. It's going to be cleared. No.
Oh.
Ooh, poor clearance, and then it's back to the keeper. Wowzers. That could have been dangerous. Yeah, Orient tried to clear it. It went straight into a Wycombe player. bounced forward, and then luckily another Orient player was able to get enough on it to get it back to the keeper.
Pressure has definitely flipped for the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. Wycombe definitely looked the better side in the second half. Ball forward, and they've got it now on the left-hand side. Now they're passing back around. They switch sides. They're going to the right now. And playing back into the middle. Now they're focusing play through the middle. See if they go back to the outside. A great pass there. Dangerous ball in. Cleared away.
Corner.
Out of play for a corner.
Orient
Wow.
look like they've slowed.
They
look
have.
like they've slowed down a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, they look completely different than they did in the first half.
So I did say I don't think either team is going to get a clean sheet today, didn't I?
You said that.
I did.
I don't know why you had to say something silly like that. I'd take a clean sheet for both teams right now.
Yeah. It might still end up that way.
I hope so.
Watch all the kids with Papa John's.
No idea.
It's just like 10 pizza boxes in the little green shed there.
Referee having a talk with Beckles and Bradley. It looks like. I think they're getting a little too aggressive in the box there. Wait for this corner to come in. It's going to be an in-swinger.
It's quite funny. Orient and Kone and Udo were hugging each other in the box.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, he's trying to buy a. So the keeper ends up with the ball. And he gets tackled.
I think he got stood on.
Yeah.
As they were trying to race out of the box.
Yeah. He wasn't happy. He's trying such a melee in there. He just gets it wasn't nothing. He was trying to buy something.
I think he just got clipped.
Yeah.
He was leaning one direction, got a tiny clip on the boot. fell over. Oh.
Yeah, John Merrill. Yeah, there was a bit of piggybacking.
Yeah, he's got a bit of blood there.
Oh, does he? I didn't see the blood.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, head injury.
Oh yeah. Big gash on his head. Let's see, so where'd that go? I just saw a comment that ran away on me. There we go. Michael Hillier. This annoys me. The refs stop play to speak to players about pushing, etc., but never gives the pin. Yeah, that's true. Yep, Luke's in. Luke, yes, it's pretty balanced. Pretty balanced game. Wycombe have seemed the better team in the second half. But I'd say Orient was the better team in the first half, though. So,
see this shit of pushing each other around in the box and stuff. I don't particularly like it. I don't find it professional. I don't see there's need for it.
Oh shoot. All right, so we are going to have Orient with the ball. Keeper hits it long up the pitch. Now a little bit of head tennis between the teams. Wycombe clear it. They boot it long. Back to the Orient keeper. And now we're right back where we started. Let's see if he does it again.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to waste a bit of time there to get his player back on the pitch.
Yeah, probably. So now they're going to play the ball out from the back. A little pressure here from Wycombe. Still not the greatest press. So they did
We
get enough on enough pressure on the Orient player to
bad pass
make
up the wing.
bad pass up the wing and goes out of play. So Wycombe get the ball. Now it's Wycombe. Ball goes forward on the right. Keeper comes out to get it, and he had to because that was going to be a dangerous attack. Oh, taken down from behind. That was
red. Give him a red.
Yeah, that was
just for fun. Come on, give him a red.
Yeah, that'd be real exciting. Whew. I didn't like that tackle.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Not that at all. I mean,
he didn't get a lot on it. Actually, it looked worse than it was.
Yeah.
But to be honest, you know what? That was actually a nice professional tackle. I'm gonna take him down. He didn't use the studs. He went in actually with the tops of his boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a nice tackle actually on second review, but it looked dangerous.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Orient's going to have a free kick in the Wycombe end. Let's see what they do here. I think it's too far out for a shot, so
you know what though? I'm also not a fucking fan of professional fouls, so I would love them to lose a goal here on this. Go on.
Oh, hit it.
Ah, no one there.
Nobody there. The ball came into the box and it was headed back across the box, and there's just no Orient players there to put it in the net. Oh, good. I mean, it was good play. It was a great header back across.
Something going on in the box. There's a off the ball pushing.
Yeah. Could have been a pin there. I don't know. What do you think? He's dragging him down. So we're going to get another long throw from Williams here. Nope, he goes short. Now he's got it. Out on the right. Ball comes into the box, bouncing through, cleared away partially by Wycombe, but Orient get the ball back. Now they're on the left. And another ball comes in. Players in the box, headed back across.
Come on, get on it. Oh, no.
Yep. Orient takes a shot. Just wide. Just missed the corner.
Best shot of the match so far.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh, had the keeper beat that thing just outside of the post. Just outside of the post. Unbelievable.
I wonder, was there the tiniest of deflection somewhere? Because the spin looked like it was on it, and then all of a sudden it just stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't look like there was.
It didn't look like it. But something went weird with the kick. Because it looked like it was spinning as if it would curl in towards the post, but all of a sudden it just stopped turning and went straight.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I see now. It is okay. So that's their coach in the stands, or the manager in the stands, and he's on his little earpiece yelling at somebody. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was dangerous. That was dangerous.
I missed my opportunity to shout danger, danger. Oh, well.
That's all right.
I need my own catchphrase. Power, power.
Power, power. Everybody in the chat, please hop in, give us a like. Let's try to get, I don't know where our likes at the moment, but let's try to get over 100 likes today on the stream, just to keep things going. I don't remember. I think we're, according to my YouTube, we're at 54 so far. Let's try to get 100 by the end of the match. So we're at 64-20. And we got a sub coming on for Orient. Looks like Prattley's coming on for. Couldn't see who that is. I
You
can't
see
see.
John Morrell's comment?
No, I missed it.
Yeah.
He's like 45. Is he the one? Was he the player that played against us and Josh was having a cow? He's like, they've got a 40-year-old player. Is that him? That's him. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think that's their old man. Oh, here we go. Here's some pressure from Orient. They've got the ball in the box. He crossed. Headed in. It's goal.
Yeah!
Orient score. Williams heads it in. All right, let's go.
Nice.
Leyton Orient take the lead in the 65th minute. 1-0. That is huge. Absolutely gigantic for Wrexham.
Lovely
If
play.
this stays the way, now I see what I like about this is now, even if Wycombe do score,
Back to a
it's
draw.
okay. We can take a take a draw, because we just need an Orient result, any kind of result. What a header in by Williams.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff there. Wow. They've been dangerous here this last couple minutes, and that was just another.
That was a lovely assist there. He looked up, he knew he had a little bit of space, and he just watched and dinked it over the top for the runner on the back. Nice, very nice.
Yes, fantastic stuff there. So here we go. Playing some head tennis now in the midfield. Orient, you can tell they look front-footed all of a sudden. They got a little pep in their step, and now they've got the ball back. Kicked high, headed away. Looks like it's out of play. Reading are also winning 1-0 at the moment over Bristol Rovers. So they just scored 2. So Reading and Orient, who are battling it out for the 6th spot, both basically just scored at the same time in the game. That's interesting. Yeah, this could be huge. Could be massive for us. Wycombe turn the ball over again. Now, and then Orient give it right back to him. Ball's played forward. Is it Kone to chase? Yes, it is. Kone's fighting for the ball out on the left. Great defensive work. Was put out of play by Orient. Wowzers. Yes. Esteban with comment here. Williams has looked good all day. I completely agree. I thought he's looked really good. That's good stuff. Throw in for Wycombe. Leahy's got it. Kone puts a ball into the box. Cleared away by Orient. Now they're fighting for the ball in midfield. Orient got it. Now they're playing it forward. Down the right-hand side. And it's turned over.
Lost it.
But it's booted. It's cleared and booted back to Orient. So Orient are going to kick it back to the keeper. And now he's playing it forward. Let's see. Now they're going to build up from the back. Come on, boys. Let's go. Come on, Orient. Let's get another one and seal this thing. Here we go. Ball played forward. Out wide for Orient. On the right. Plays it back. Playing a little triangle here. On the right-hand side. Looking for a way into the box.
Immediately you can see Orient now are comfortable to sit on the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. They'll just stand there with the ball and make someone come to them.
Yep. Orient now with the ball in midfield. Plays it over the top.
Nice.
Not a bad ball there. They're fighting for it.
Oh.
And
it's
a battle there. And
Aguiai with a little
foul
shoulder.
There. Yeah.
He got it.
A little foul there. No? Okay. I wasn't sure what they were doing there, but I thought they were going to give it to Orient.
Yeah, it's like all over the place.
That was a weird one. Good stuff. Wycombe coming
Oh,
forward.
oh, oh.
Ooh, Kone hits the ball over the bar.
High again.
He looks frustrated.
Yeah. Nervous. Nervy. Not much is happening up front for Wycombe that's not from Coney, though.
Yep, here we go. Carroll, good seeing. Kone is dangerous AF.
He is.
We should sign him. Hey, I wouldn't be against that. Wouldn't be against that. He's a little longer future ahead of him than Jamie Vardy. So.
Do you know what though? I want to see Jamie Vardy play.
You know what? I'd be. Who would say no? I wouldn't say no. I'd love to. I mean, it's only going to be for a season probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it'd be great. It'd be a big story.
Yeah.
And he's a great player, and he scores a shitload of goals. I know he's getting old, but I mean, he fit right in with our group.
It depends what he wants for his future, doesn't he? Because he's a bit old, but could he take over from Fletch?
Yeah.
I
know apparently he's bought into one of the MLS teams, and I don't know which one, but there was some thought that maybe he'll come to the MLS and play, which that wouldn't surprise me either. But because he'd tear it up in the MLS, I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, great player, and I think he'd be, and really he's, to me, and maybe I haven't watched a ton of Jamie Vardy, to be fair, but when I have, he seems like a really hardworking, striker, which just screams Phil Parkinson.
It does.
Now I don't know how his off the field attitude, I don't know how his behind the scenes and all that is. I don't know anything about that, so I'm not going to pretend. Yes, John Merrill just mentioned that. Yeah, you don't want VAR. It would be the off the field story, but the all for nothing on the pitch. I don't know. What do you?
I disagree with that.
I disagree with that. I mean, he scored 7 Premier League goals this year. What he scored last season in the championship, I think he scored 20 or so last season in the championship. I don't know. I wouldn't be against it. But I mean, his story though, Jamie Vardy. If you don't know the story of Jamie Vardy, incredible, really. He was playing in non-league, and the Wrexham supporters who are with the remember from before the takeover. That was it was his team, Fleetwood, that beat us in our 98-point season. Where we didn't get promoted, had 98, I think, or was it 98? I think it was 98. And Fleetwood nicked us to the champion or to the title that season, so we didn't go up. But yeah, he, and then he got a move to Leicester in the championship, which I think at the time it was the biggest transfer for a non-league player. It was $1 million. And he was like 25 or so at the time. And so it was a late, normally you're getting, you're by that age, you're well on your way. I mean, where you're going to be in your career for the most part. But for him to do that and then to go end up in the Premier League, it's a tremendous story. Won the Premier League title at Leicester. He scored, I think, something like 138, 140 Premier League goals. I mean, he's just he won the Golden Boot, I think, in the Premier League. He's a fantastic player. But yeah, I mean, the age would be the thing. It's John's making that argument here. I know you're not going to want that. I agree. I know what you're saying, but it just, I don't know. I still think he'd be an upgrade on some of the players we have now. I mean, I think he's a high-end player that can still play.
I'll just leave this here. If you know, you know. Okay, some pressure here from Wycombe. Just outside the Orient box, trying to get a ball in. Oh, no, not on target.
Wycombe's still dangerous. They're still dangerous. We're
Yeah.
at 75 minutes, guys. Leyton Orient lead 1-0. Yeah, it was a good ball into the box. You tried to take it, tried to volley it in.
He should have done better with that volley.
Yeah. It wasn't far off, was it?
No.
Wasn't far off. All right. Now Wycombe with the ball. Playing around the back at the moment. Try to go forward down the right. Nothing there. So we're going to play the ball around. Headed away by Orient. Orient fight for the ball, and now they've got it. Can they get it played forward? There it is. He threw a ball. What a strike! He just missed. Wow, that kind of came out of nowhere. They played a ball they were fighting for the ball, real scrappy, and then he plays the ball forward, and I didn't know that he was going to get to it, but that ball slowed down just enough. That guy gets to it, puts his laces through it, and that thing just misses the right corner of the net. I mean, just outside the post, curled it just a touch too much.
Yeah, he
put it back across.
He should have tried to go left of the keeper there. I think.
I think Norris was positioned well. I think he probably had to go across him, but it was close. It was close.
It was positioned well because it gave him the thought. He had to consider which side to go. I still think he chose the wrong side, but he was well placed for it.
Yeah. Oh wow. So Wycombe, we're going to play it back to Norris. See if he goes long. He does. Norris boots the ball up to Kone, or is that Udo? Sorry.
Yeah, him and Udo.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold it.
Yep. Now it's back. Wycombe do have the ball back, no. Trying to get forward. You see they're frantically trying to get to them. I mean, you can tell they know. They know they need a result here. Yeah. They got it.
They're in big trouble if they drop the full 3 points.
Yeah, if they drop 3 points, they're in serious trouble. So we got a foul here. Orient's going to have a free kick in the middle of the pitch. Wowzers. Calamity Jenna, thanks for coming in. This is more stressful than watching the game on TV. Every O makes me fearful. Yes, Hip Karma. Remember, like and subscribe. Let's get the boys over 100. Yes, please. Everybody like and subscribe. It's appreciated. Doesn't cost you anything. Take a couple seconds. There you go. You gonna sing that for us, Patty?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm not gonna fucking sing it just in case.
Yes, Calamity Jenna is a Hoosier. I am also a Hoosier. Whereabouts you from, Calamity Jenna? I'm from Park County. Be curious to know whereabouts you are.
Oh. Orient with the ball and throw into Orient, is it? No. Wycombe had the throw in.
No, it is Orient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought it was theirs.
Let's see, Merrill. Wycombe are so getting knocked out the first round of the playoffs. I'm you wonder though, say if we got promoted today, maybe that just kind of resets them, and they can just think, okay, guys, let's reset. Let's, because they're a good football team. They really are. There's Williams, puts a cross in, cleared away, not all the way clear though. Williams has the ball, has a go at it, off a defender, out of play. So we're gonna get a throw in and probably a Williams long throw. Williams long throw into the box, I'd say. He's coming over to take it. He's played really well. I'm impressed with him. Oh, here's the ball into the box. Cross. Oh, it's a shot.
Oh.
I thought he was going to cross. He had some players coming onto it, but he ends up going straight at the keeper. Now Wycombe trying to move down the right, and they lose it out of play for a Leyton Orient throw. Oh, I might get a guest here in a minute. My dog's looking at me. He's giving me a look like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh, now he's off into the kitchen. Off to get into some mischief, I'm sure. Yeah, I see you over there, buddy. Offsides. All right. So 81 minutes, still 1-0 to Leyton Orient. I always get in trouble. I know you're supposed to say Orient, not Leyton.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
They're not my team.
What's the rules on that? We need a clarification, John Merrill. What's the rule on Leyton Orient? Are we allowed to call him Leyton? You're the EFL expert. Help us out here. Orient, with the ball out on the left. They do seem happy just to hold on to the ball, though. I mean, they could have put the ball in the box there and don't. Ellie playing around in the back, switch it back to the right, and then they go back to the left, looking for a way forward.
Well, we have figured out that they can play nice triangles, so it'll be interesting to see.
Did you see that? Nothing.
No
Doesn't
way.
give anything.
That was absolutely a foul.
Wow. Cannot believe there's no foul given there. He nutmegs him, tries to run by, and he absolutely got tripped at the very least.
He got squeezed by two players.
All right. Okay. So we got a clarification from John. No, you can't. Just like you can't call Bristol Rovers or Bristol City, just Bristol. See, I'm bad about that too. I do that too.
No, I don't mind Bristol Rovers and Bristol City because there is two Bristols.
Yeah, it makes sense.
There is no two Leytons.
Yeah, why can't we call him Leyton? I don't understand, John.
Well, I'm sure there's a Leyton, something shitty down lower in this
team.
But they don't count before anybody puts up the names of teams that barely exist in Sunday League. They don't count.
Oh, shoot. Leyton Orient, that is an interesting name. I wonder what the obviously I don't know anything about it.
Believe me, there's a lot worse I could be calling them.
Yeah, because it's football. It's Charles Leyton. Fair enough, John. Fair enough. I try, but sometimes here's my problem. I look up to call out the score and give out the time, and up there it says Ley. Okay, if they don't want me to call them Leyton, then they need to put ORT. Okay. Put ORT up there as the.
Okay, so riddle me this then, Batman. Okay, if these are the rules we have to. Oh,
here we go. We got an attack. Orient ball in. Oh, just cleared. Oh, that was
past the keeper, attack. Saved by defender.
Oh my goodness. Orient get the ball back.
Leyton
still come down the right. All right. Playing triangles on the right-hand side. It is stolen by Wycombe, though. But now they're pinned in deep.
Okay.
Now they're going to try to build out. They do play it forward. Now it's out wide. Kone making a run, but the defender's going to get to it, and he puts it out of play.
There's challenge off the ball. Whistled for. Okay, so now stop and play. Riddle me this, Batman. If these are the rules, so that you're not mixing up teams, why do we have City and United, which everybody knows is Manchester and Manchester? And don't tell me it's because they're both Manchester, because you can use both names. You can call them Man City. But everybody just knows, like, there's no perfect solution to all of this.
No. It's
Plus, I do it because I know it annoys people.
It's just silly. That's all. It's just silly, Patty. It's just silly. We're all a bit silly. Okay, Wycombe have the ball in the attacking third. Out on the left. Ball comes into the box. Falls to his feet. A big strike straight to the keeper.
Straight to the keeper.
Simmons or Simons. I don't know if it's pronounced Simons or Simmons, but straight to the keeper. Good shot, though.
Yeah. I hate it when people call Wrexham the Red Dragons. You don't see me getting pissy about it, though.
Well, and you know what? They do that at the TST, and it drives me insane. I agree. Because even on the badge, because they have like a special badge just for the TST, and it says Wrexham Red Dragons. It's not just Wrexham.
Yeah, but it's not
the regular Wrexham badge.
It's a made-up team.
Yeah, it's kind of
it's a made-up team, so that's okay.
Right. Hey, John Merrill, we don't talk about the Farmers down the road. They're going to be in League 2 next season, and that's all that matters.
3 minutes.
Oh, gosh. Come on, Orient. Can they see it out? I mean, really, even if Wycombe get one goal, it doesn't matter. I'm actually...
Oh, he kept it in. It's in play.
It's in play. Here we go. Orient with an attack. Let's see if he does put the ball in straight to the keeper.
Oi.
I may try to go to the TST this season or this year, since there's not going to be any preseason games for Wrexham in the U.S. I may go down there, and so at least a few of the players will be there. Maybe Mark Howard will be there again. And some of the younger players again. Ashfield played really well in the TST last season, so I don't know. Don't know what if they'll send him again. But
well, I told you we should have let Howard take a penalty in the Bag of Donuts Cup. Nobody listened to me.
That was the TST. It's different, but it is kind of fun just for that. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's a tournament in North Carolina that they have. Wrexham has played in it 2 years in a row, and it's like $1 million if you win it. But it's fun, and the way it's like 5-on-5, and but the goalkeepers will come out and play. And Mark Howard had a couple beautiful. I mean, he scored some really good goals. It was real fun to watch. There's a shot, errant shot that goes over the bar and wide.
Yeah, they have some weird rules with it.
It's weird
fun.
rules.
It's quite fun.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's not regular football, but it's fun. It is fun to watch.
And now, do we really want to start talking about the Bag of Donuts Cup now, John?
I hope we never see the Bag of Donuts Cup again. I don't think John wants to talk about it.
Yeah, John should avoid that subject at the moment. And to be honest, I shouldn't talk very much about it either, because
I blame you.
I ended up with a jersey after it.
Yeah, a real ugly jersey. Although the fact it says bag of donuts and this 00 is awesome. That was fit. That was a great touch. I loved it. All right, we're almost to the 90th minute. 5 seconds left in regular time. And
7 minutes.
why?
You hear the boos from the crowd.
Yeah, boo. Boo that man.
Ooh.
Boo that man.
Wow.
That's to be fair, I actually think that's probably about right. Because there was some downtime. There's some downtime. Players going down. We had a player getting treated for the head injury. So yeah. Whew. It's all right, guys. Just remember, Wycombe can score one, and we're still in right where we want to be. We're fine. We still can get promoted tonight if they.
Yeah, it really
if
it
they
doesn't
draw.
matter that much at all, to be honest.
No, it doesn't. The only thing would be is if they lose and we draw, we go 3 points
but
ahead.
you can. Yeah,
and then
they can make up to
it's
goal difference.
Yeah, it's a little better, but yeah, really, if we just win tonight, we just go up, and that's what I'm hoping for. Stoppage here. We got some changes. It looks like. Orient making some changes. Ball comes in. Not sure. He came in for Brown. Ball in for Brown. So Orient have a throw about the midway line. Throws it forward. Looks like it may go out of play. Yes, it'll be a Wycombe throw. Kelman tried to keep it in. Reading have gone up. They've scored in the 94th minute to go up 2-0. So Reading have held on to their win. So they'll at least stay level on points with Orient. So the 6th spot looks like it will be decided on the last day. Or I guess it will no matter what happens here. It'll be decided on the last day. But
interesting comment from Mike here. I like it.
We have a few comments from Wycombe.
We can pull up the manager comments and stuff after the match for the.
Oh, if you want to, yeah, we could probably do that if you guys want to. If they put, because we'll have guys. We're gonna, assuming this ends the way it is now. Oh no, shot! Orient saved by the keeper. They almost made it 2-0. Almost made it 2-0.
Mistake by the defense.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, I suppose he just did his best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he just got.
It just ended in a bad spot.
Nobody, right? Yeah, that was one of those. Yeah, we'll have anyway. Back to what I was saying, we will have plenty of time in between games, guys. We will switch to a different stream, but because we may take like 15 minutes after we shut this one down because I may grab a bite to eat, and then we'll get started on the next one. But we'll go from now basically all the way through, and I think that stream will be the stream that eventually Ken will do the watch along for Wrexham on. So we'll just do that stream all day. Josh, I'm sure, is going to want to come in and have his say at some point. He's in Wrexham right now, which is why we're doing the watch alongs. John Merrill, he's been saying this for a while, right? Then I'm just saying this now. If you allow Nathan Jones to do this, I will never forgive you. I understand. Needless to say, John Merrill, not a big Nathan Jones fan. So I might laugh a little bit if someday he becomes Birmingham's manager.
Yeah. So
Wycombe have the ball across,
Oh,
and it's
and clears.
cleared by Orient. We're in the 95th minute, just getting ready to start the 95th minute.
He's still got it up the right wing.
Orient,
He's still
wow.
gone.
Wow.
Two
Orient,
Wycombe players.
Donnelly's doing great, and they get the throw in, and he's fired up about it. Absolutely.
And he's waving to the crowd. Come on, people.
That was a good bit of play. Fights for the ball, keeps it in, keeps moving. That was some fantastic stuff there. Oh, so good.
Yeah, so things are going to be a little different with the actual main match today. We're not going to have split pre-games and after games and stuff like that. Yeah. It's going to go. We're going to swap this to another channel for the match, and then the pre-game is going to go immediately into the watch along with Ken, and then following that, if we do whatever afterwards, whatever celebrating we're doing, all stays on the same stream. So there's no calling show.
Just to call this out, 397 concurrent watching right now. Guys, get in, give us a like. I'm not sure where our like count is. Our goal was to get over 100 today. Please hop in, give us a like. Doesn't cost you anything. Really helps out the channel. Helps get it more eyes on it, and that's what we're after.
Oh, this is funny.
Oh,
Orient,
good
just
stuff.
sitting in the corner playing around.
Absolutely,
with the ball,
great
wasting
stuff.
Time.
Looks like they're going to hold. There's only 45 seconds left of time. It looks like Orient's going to hold on and win this thing. Still just passing the ball around in the. He may have a go here. He does have a go straight to the keeper.
Okay, defense, guys.
Yep, got to defend.
Did the keeper just fall over because of a shoulder?
I'm not sure. Orient clear the ball, goes out. It's going to go out of play for Wycombe throw at about the halfway line. 5 seconds left of time. I don't think he'll add much on. There was a sub, so he may add a little. Probably not a lot, though. The ball played forward, and it goes out of play for. What's it going to be? It is a Orient throw, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Orient get the ball, and that whistle should be coming. So Williams is going to take his throw, and I assume he's just going to chuck it as far forward as he can and hope they yeah. There you go. Luke says at least 125 likes now. Yes, let's do it. Let's get as many as we can. Everybody in here. Nearly 400 concurrent watching at the moment.
Ball's out again.
Yeah.
Wycombe
throw. It goes back to the keeper, and he's Norris pounding. There's the whistle. There it is.
We are there.
Fantastic stuff. Guys, this is huge. We can get promoted today.
This match
can happen today.
Huge, I tell you.
Unbelievable. Great stuff from Orient. God, they were good. Wycombe did get a little bit there right after halftime. They looked the better team right after halftime. But, Orient, do us a solid. I mean, obviously, they were doing it for themselves. They're trying to get that sixth place. They are technically still in the sixth spot. They're ahead of Reading on goal difference.
Reading won 1-0.
That's fantastic, guys. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna shut this stream down. Give us 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, and we'll get everybody situated. I think Ken's gonna join us too, so we will see how all that's gonna work out, and we'll get the next stream going. Give us just a few. We'll fire that one up. Give us 15, 20 minutes and we'll have that one going, guys. Everybody come over and join us. We got lots to talk about. Obviously, we're going to talk about all the permutations of, what results, affect what. Obviously, the main one is if we win, we're up. And that's the most important thing. Great result for Orient. Patty, anything to finish off with?
Let's go finish it now. We got to finish it.
Absolutely. Let's do it. All right, guys. We'll see you in a few. We'll get that one fired up here in just 15, 20 minutes. All right. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the views. Good time in the chat, guys. Really, really enjoyed it. And on that bombshell, we will see you in a few.